Hey guys, welcome back. We are now on update 11 and there are a lot of changes. Like usual, I'm not going to go over the full patch notes because that would take a very long time, but we'll cover some of the main things and then we'll also go over some stuff as it comes up. So, what are the main things in this patch? Well, the biggest change is probably the introduction of ability power, which is a new mechanic which certain abilities will scale off when calculating their damage. None of the abilities we currently have use ability power, but some of the existing skills like Nova do, as well as new abilities like Fireball. We're not going to go too much more into the detail of ability power right now since it doesn't directly affect us at the moment, but from what I've seen, it's a really cool mechanic and I'm sure we'll get to take a look at it soon enough. Another big change is the introduction of champion mobs. These are buffed versions of mobs in the vault with more health, armor, and damage, and can buff themselves and other mobs around them and debuff the player. Obviously, these are going to be much more difficult to kill than normal mobs, but they also drop some good rewards, so I really want to find one and hopefully kill it. I think the only other thing I want to mention right now is that they've made some changes to dungeons. The old style dungeons that we're used to are now just rare POIs with fizzle spawners, and dungeons are now behind dungeon doors which let you know the sort of mob inside. These mobs, of course, are harder than usual and also come with a guaranteed champion mob. The dungeons also come with the difficulty rating which rolls when you open the door from normal to impossible, with the difficulty both increasing the challenges inside the room but also the item rarity and quantity for the chests inside. I am, as you might expect, both excited and terrified to find a dungeon door, and if it rolls any difficulty much higher than hard, I may end up chickening out, but we'll just have to wait and see what we find inside the vaults today. Speaking of vaults, I think that's enough talking and we need to get going, so let's get ourselves a crystal. As for our bounties, we still have two, one to mine 5 bomb igniter and one to kill skeleton mobs, so hopefully we can find some skeletons and kill them and maybe also find 4 more bomb ignite. Okay, we have kill the guardians and we have lucky, plentiful and prosperous. Okay, and I think this theme has skeletons, so that would be very nice if we can get to kill some of those and finish that bounty out. Oh, it looks like there might be a champion around here because these guys have been given a buff. It might be this guy down here. I think it was because I just randomly got given a Volt Axe. Like we said, these have now become fizzle spawners, so they do actually wear themselves out and then you can go in and clear the dungeon. Or, well, these aren't dungeons anymore. The old style dungeon. Okay, so this is a dungeon door, and it looks like there's zombies inside. So, let's see what difficulty it is. Impossible! That's not happening. I'm definitely not gonna try that. What's this gonna be? Extreme? Also probably not. Ah, I am a wimp, I know, but I kind of want to try one. At least the first one when it's not absolutely insanely difficult. You know? I died to an elite in the last episode. I don't really want to run too many risks. How are we doing for our bounty? Wait. We've killed more than 6 skeletons. The bounty's bugged? Yeah, we just killed 2 more and that's not gone up. Oh well. We will abandon the bounty when we get out of here. Okay, here's one. Should we try it? We may as well try it. Okay. I mean, that was difficult, but we did it. Impossible again. Nope. What? I've killed 500 mobs? I'm not sure that I have, actually. But, okay. Ooh, let's see if the bomb ignite one's broken. Okay, the bomb ignite one still works. It's just the skeleton one that's not working. Anyway. Okay, well that's one way to kill them, I guess. Oh, is one of them a champion? I didn't know these guys could be champions. Okay, that changes things slightly. Okay, at least he doesn't seem to be buffing his friend. Well, he gave me a Volt Shield, so that's nice. I did not realise those guys could be champions. Oh, difficulty normal. Okay, maybe we can try this then. I mean, this looks amazing. I'm terrified of it, but it looks amazing. Oh, but there is a lot of bronze. Okay. Okay, he doesn't hit too... I mean, he hits hard, but it's not too bad. I'm not going to immediately die, probably. Ooh, and he gave me a magnet. Very nice. And this gives me cooldown reduction. That was really good fun. The champions, suitably terrifying, but also giving you some good stuff. The dungeons, terrifying when they tell you they've rolled a max. But I found a normal one, and that did seem fairly approachable, so I think I could definitely try hard. I'm not sure about extreme and impossible. It says I killed 206 mobs, which sounds about right, but then I unlocked that transmog for killing 500. So I think something to do with that transmog might be slightly busted, but there we go. We got so much XP from that. Oh, I see. They, I think that might be a mistake, because opening the dungeons counts as opening a treasure room and gives you the XP for it. Okay, there's still bugs to be worked out in this patch, but that's okay. We did good. Well, that was definitely an interesting run. I just checked the Vault Hunters Discord and they've confirmed that kill the mob bounties from update 10 are now broken, so I will abandon mine once we've taken a look at all the loot we got, and we got a lot of good loot. The 3 champion mobs that we fought gave us 3 gear pieces, and I'm pretty sure the last one also gave us a lemon, since that randomly appeared in my inventory when I left. And we also got almost 1,000 bronze from the dungeon we actually went into, and we got a jewel, which is actually not too bad. And of course we have our completion crate, which has a slightly higher chance of having an artifact than usual thanks to the prosperous modifier. So, let's see what we get. Well, I don't think there's an artifact, but there looks like there's plenty of other stuff for us. Yep, that's 4 more gear pieces to roll, and 4 jewels, which are possibly a bit big. Maybe if we can cut that down. That's way too big. And also way too big. Let's see what we get on all of this gear. Man, 13 attack damage. That is very bad. And it's an axe, so that's going to be scrapped. 21% plot chance isn't bad, but... Ooh, I think they've actually changed how shields work, and now they either have blot chance or have thorns. So I probably should get rid of mine, but also at the moment, mine is very OP. I'll think on that one, but this might be worth keeping hold of. That's not bad, might be worth keeping hold of. 17 attack damage is probably scrap. That's an axe, so that's going to be scrapped. Ooh, okay, so this is 16 armor rare, which is actually really good. But you can see here, instead of rolling critical hit resistance, we've now got ability power. And ooh, +1 level to Totem of Hatred. Okay, so there's quite a few things that have changed here. Obviously, critical hit resistance is now not guaranteed, it's something that can roll. and each of the different armor pieces have different things it can roll, one of which is critical hit resistance, one of which is ability power, and then I think like boots can roll total movement speed, and one of them I can think can roll mana. It's quite an interesting new system, but I can't remember all of the details off the top of my head. But this is almost a max roll on ability power, so we're probably going to keep hold of this. And then as the prefix, where it has +1 level to Totem of Hatred, gear pieces can now, as one of their prefixes, give an extra level to a certain ability. This one is for Totem of Hatred. And so that means that you can either save skill points by not having to level up something as much, or you can have an overpowered skill, which makes it even more powerful. So that's a really interesting dynamic. So we'll keep hold of these, but I don't think we're going to move to them just yet. And finally, 21 attack damage. I mean, that's got a good 23.5 attack damage prefix, but I'll check it against most bears. And like we said, we're going to have to unfortunately abandon this kill skeleton mobs because it's broken, so we will get rid of this. And yeah, alright, let's do this. Thank you. And we got to level up. And we've got a new magnet to roll. Anything interesting? It's okay, not amazing. Might be worth keeping hold of. As for our unspent skill point, I don't really know 100% what I want to do next, so I think for now I'm just going to put it in sorcery to get some extra mana regen. And with that, I really want to get inside another vault, because that, while slightly overwhelming, was incredibly fun. So, let's see what we need. And since our other bounties are currently refreshing, we should probably just go in and see what the vault gods give us. That is a lot of monoliths to try and find. Oh, and the first room is a trader room, okay. Ooh, an unidentified wand. It is rare. Let's get this. Yes. So yeah, they've added wands as a new thing, which is basically a good way of getting ability power. I haven't really looked into it, but that seemed like a pretty good deal. Thank you. Oh, that's one monolith. Hello. Thank you. Hello. Sure. Thank you. That was a bad time for you guys to appear out of nowhere. Okay. What's the bets, guys? I'm gonna guess impossible. Yep. Ooh. Plus 10 strength for 5 minutes? What? Oh, someone here is a champion. You are. Ooh, and he gave me a magnet. That was nice. Oh, hi, champion mob. Who I think has resistance. Oh, and that guy gave me an orange and an axe. I guess I must have got that lemon from the other guy then. Didn't realise they could drop more than one thing. That's pretty cool. What are you? 50% lucky hit chance for 5 minutes. What on earth? Extreme. No thank you. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm really hoping this was a high roll on finding the monoliths, or I was incredibly unlucky in finding them, because otherwise this objective suddenly got an awful lot harder. Oh. Still, we did pretty decently. 119 chests, 137 coin piles thanks to the modifier. Not too bad. Once again, I'd say that was a pretty successful vault. We bought 2 rare plus items in the vendor room, found 4 more gear pieces from chests and champion mobs, got an orange from a champion, and got a jewel, which is way too big. But let's take a look at the gear we got. Ooh, well we managed to get an Omega wand. That's not bad, might be worth keeping hold of. That's probably scrap. That's also probably scrap. That's an axe, so that's definitely scrap. Okay, so with this new shield, we do have the opportunity to choose between having block chance and thorns damage, and this actually got really good thorns damage. I know that we should update because currently we're basically just using an OP shield, which is probably game breaking. So maybe we try out having the thorns damage shield and see if we like it, and then if we don't like it, we can always find one with a good block chance instead. Yeah, We'll play around with this in a minute, but first we have to look at our wand, which is... Ooh, okay. I believe on wands as an implicit, they can either roll an extra level for an ability, such as this, where we got an extra level for Shell Porcupine, or they can roll ability power, and they go in the offhand to compete with shields and idols. I'll definitely keep hold of it, because obviously it's an Omega wand, but I feel like I kind of want to try out the shield first instead, especially since we haven't really looked into using Shell Porcupine at the moment. Let's see if we can make something out of this shield. Ooh, that's definitely very interesting. You know what, let's try it out. That's what new updates are for, right? Trying new things out. Well, I think we best try this shield out inside a vault, so let's see what we need. Now, as for our bounties, they should... Yes, we've got 2 new ones. We can either kill horde mobs... Oh, and yeah, I forgot. The bounties also now roll a rarity, so this is a rare one, and this is a common one. And this is to kill assassin mobs. Let's do the horde mobs first, and then next time we'll take the assassin mobs. What do you have for me this time, huh? Ooh, a plentiful vault, and quite a lot of things from the scav. But we do have a favour from Valaris, so it'd be really good if we could complete it. Let's see how we do with this. And also see how the new shield does. I feel like I am probably going to miss having the block chance, but I'm hoping that the thorns damage and also the healing cloud and the health are gonna make up for that. Oh yeah, this is a plentiful vault. I was about to say, there are so many ores in here. And 12. Perfect. Okay, we do not necessarily need to find any more ores in this vault. Although with it being plentiful, it would be cool. Because we might be able to finish off our bomb ignite bounty, which would be amazing. We're definitely taking a bit more damage than normal, because we're not blocking like 20% of the hits, but we're not doing too badly from it yet, which is good. And that was a very easy bounty to complete. Oh, that's 1 sack. And a wizard wand. Okay. So... Thank you. Ooh, thank you for the favour. You know, as much as I'm taking a lot more damage than I'm used to, which isn't the funnest, I am very much enjoying the thorns because they're all just dying as soon as they hit me, which is quite satisfying. Ooh, that was another sack. How are we doing? We need 1 more black mob essence. We have both of the sacks. We need 3 more blood vials. Okay. 1 black mob essence and 3 blood vials. That's not too bad for 15 minutes left to go. If you could be like hard or something, that would be great. Challenging. Oh, let's try it. Okay, you've certainly got a lot of health. Oh, and I've backed into with another POF, that's great. And one of you has an arrow, which is even better. Okay. Nope. That arrow guy was gonna kill me. Yeah, to be honest, challenging is probably a bit too challenging for me right now. We just about managed to do that, but challenging is probably not something I'd go for on a regular basis, because that was difficult and took an awful lot of time. That's one. Oh, that was 4. Okay, I'm pretty sure we have enough blood vials now. Oh, hi. Okay, let's check everything. Oh, I need another red scroll. I am so blind. I can't believe I forgot about the red scrolls. What are you? Normal. Okay. Oh, that said normal, but that did not feel normal. That definitely did not feel normal. Let's get out of here. Pillager dungeons are dangerous. In case you're wondering. Do not recommend. Gilded. You know you really want to give me a red scroll, right? Red scrolls are your favourite thing to give me. You remember? Please? Oh, come on. No. Come on. Yes! Red scrolls. We need black mob essence. Sacks. Blood vials. And skeleton bone shards. Let's see if we can just loot like one more POI while we're here. Perfect. Thank you. Ooh, we did it. Not a huge amount of chests looted, but we got a lot of ores and coins, and we completed that one dungeon, although I don't think we saw a single champion in that theme. Oh well, that plentiful was absolutely lovely for us, and we completed. I'll take that as a win any day of the week. Having said that we didn't see any champions, I did manage to get 6 gear pieces in that vault, so maybe I just didn't notice the icon. But anyway, for how relatively little we looted, we got a lot of great stuff, including 16 vault diamonds, a bomb ignite towards our bounty, and a jewel which is disappointingly large. But let's see what we got inside our crate. And that gave us 6 more gear pieces and 6 jewels. That was an absolutely amazing crate. So we got, ooh, that's a nice copiously jewel. That's an even better copiously jewel. 4.6 at 29 size, that is amazing. 15 picking, not dreadful. 54 size, I mean, we could try cutting it down, but that's probably not going to get to where we could use it. 15 size ornate, not bad. And finally, wait. I mean, that's also amazing. Unfortunately, that's a lot bigger. But maybe we could try and cut that down. It feels risky, but we got 2 legendary copiously's. In fact, we got 4 copiously jewels from that one crate, 2 of which were legendary. What? I don't even want to know what the odds are on that. That's insane. Okay, before we roll all this ridiculous amount of gear, let's try and cut down these 2. Well, hopefully that was getting the bad luck out of the way. Nope. No, it wasn't. Well, let's hope we have slightly better luck with this gear. Okay, that's a very high ability power wand, but it's scrappy, so we can't really get much else on it. Okay, interesting. Might be worth keeping hold of if we ever want to try a lucky hit build. 13.5 attack damage is definitely a scrap. That's an axe, so that's definitely a scrap. 14 armor is probably not worth keeping, but I'll double check it. 16 armor is very nice, but it's scrappy. I'm not sure about that one. Ooh, 15 armor, legendary 12 health boots. Okay, we're definitely keeping hold of those. That's probably scrap. That's definitely scrap. The implicit roll on that isn't great, so that's probably scrap too. Not dreadful, might be worth keeping hold of. And finally, that might be worth keeping hold of. Oh, and I totally forgot, we also completed our bounty, so let's get that. Okay, I think we have time for one more vault today, because I'm just having an awful lot of fun with running them, so let's see what we need. 98 snow. Wait. 98 snow. 98 snow. Do I have the... I have the exact amount of snow I need. Well, that's nice, if a bit unusual. And also the rest of the stuff as well. And then of course we can take our new bounty, which is to kill 22 assassin mobs for a good amount of black chromatic steel. What's it gonna be? It is elixir and wild. I believe, yes, we do. We have a favour, so ideally we want to be able to complete this if we can get some good elixir rolls. And if my vault will finish loading properly. Let's see what you have for us. Oh, okay. Well, on the plus side, the husks seem to have very good rolls. So that's very helpful. What about wooden chests? They give some. Yeah, okay, with 19 minutes left and almost half of our elixir done, I'm pretty sure this is completable. As long as we don't do something stupid like die. Which we may do something stupid like die. I'm still not quite used to not having my normal block chance. And I'm definitely running out of mana when I shouldn't be. And hello skeletons, I would like you for my bounty please. Thank you! Bounty complete. Perfect. And consume a lodestone. Perfect. Ooh, there's a lodestone in here as well. Ooh, and a champion. Thank you. Vault leggings. Nice. Sure. Let's try some of this. We don't often get to go in one of these, and we have some time. Ooh, that's a creeper. What are you gonna be? Oh, hard. Okay. Sure, let's try this. Ooh, and there's living chests this time. Nice. Thank you. Ooh. Not too bad. 110 chests. 354 mobs killed. I'll take that. We got so many inscriptions. This has to be the most inscriptions we've ever found in a single vault. Which is fair considering we went into the village room and found a dungeon, but still, it's so many. And we also got some leggings to roll and a jewel which is way too big to be bothered to use. And of course we completed our bounty. And we completed the vault. And that gave us 6 more gear pieces to roll and 5 jewels, which are, could be cut down slightly. That's a bit too big for just picking, bit too big for just shoveling, way too big for pulverizing, and finally, also too big for shoveling. And of course, we need to see what we get out of all of this lovely gear. So, we have 15 armor common with 7 health, that's pretty decent, might be worth keeping hold of. 17% block chance is a pretty low roll, so probably not going to keep that. 16 armor is good, although it's only scrappy, so might not be worth keeping. 15 armor common, not too bad, but I think I've got better. we somehow then managed to roll 3 of the exact same transmog of sword, so we have 23.5 attack damage is good, but Scrappy is just not great. 17.5 attack damage is pretty bad, and also 17.5 attack damage is pretty bad. And I think that's going to do it for today. I am really enjoying Update 11. The champions randomly spawning definitely adds some fun variety, and the dungeons are difficult, but I think they're a lot more fun to play than the old style. And hopefully next time we can tackle some more dungeons because they are very fun. And maybe we'll also check out ability power by changing our build around a bit. I'm not 100% sure on that yet, but I do want to test some things out in the near future. In the meantime, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!